Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala Rasulihil Kareem. I think I mentioned this story before, or this principle before, that one of the deceptions that many students face is that they look at their teachers, and normally they come to the teachers when the teachers are 50, 60, late 40s, and they see the teachers, they've established something, or they have students with them, but we overlook the beginning years. And the beginning years is what brings the fruits at the end. So Mufti Shafi Sahib rahmatullahi alayhi. So Mufti Shafi Sahib, Mufti Shafi Sahib rahmatullahi alayhi, founder of Darul Karachi, a great Mufti, Group Mufti of Pakistan, etc. But he's giving one story of himself. He says that when he was teaching when he was in Darul Deoband, he had a magazine called Al-Mufti. Now in this Mufti, what he would do, he would put some fatawa, he would write some fatawa, and he would write some different topics. But he goes, I had nobody with me. So basically he says here, I had to do everything. Yes? I had to write topics, I had to get it printed, I had to go to the post office, everything I had to do myself. Everything. Yes? Everything to do myself. And he goes that despite all of this, we used to make a loss. Because we didn't get enough subscribers, enough people to pay for it. Are you following? And then after he says here that after, and this happened for how many years? For 12 years, from 1354 to 1362. 8 years. So 8 years non-stop, this is what he did. You following? 8 years non-stop. And then after that he says here, one gathering, the Thani rahmatullahi alayhi, he saw the magazine, he said that this is a very, very beneficial magazine. Very, very beneficial magazine. And after that he stopped it for whatever reason later on. Maybe when he moved to Pakistan or whatever. So what we learn from this is that don't look at numbers. Abdul Rahman al-Mahdi, rahimahullah, he was a great muhaddith, he's a teacher. His name comes in books of hadith from the Asanid, Abdul Rahman al-Mahdi. He's the one that Imam Shafi rahmatullah alayhi wrote the Risala to. So we have a Risala of Imam Shafi, is a Risala letter to Abdul Rahman al-Mahdi. So he once mentioned to one of the other ulama that when I have more people in my gathering, I am a bit happy. When I have less people listen to hadith, I am not as enthusiastic. So that person said, Hada majlisu su'. That's a bad gathering. Whether it's less or whether it's more, don't do this again. La ta'ud, don't do this again. 1, 2 more. So many people, they start off work. You're never going to start off with large numbers. But what you need to do, you must make sure that you are paban. You are punctual. You continue to do this. You're following. I was speaking to Ismail Sahib Dorat, he's my teacher as well. He was telling me that in the beginning, now we see Salim Sahib's majlis have hundreds of people. He goes in the beginning, this was in the front room, and there's about 2 people or so, 2 or 3 people, and this family members. But despite this, he wouldn't miss a single, wherever the date was, it was every single, he would be punctual on this. And he wouldn't say, oh, it's only 2 or 3 people, let's do 10 minutes, and then quickly, like the same, as if it was like the same our majlis we have right now. He would still carry on. That's how we have to do it. In Darul Deoband, how do they start off? One student, one student, one teacher under a tree. So every single work that you see, every single scholar that you see, everybody, it starts off from small, and that's the way you're doing it. So work, and you may not get a large number later on, but ikhlas and istiqamah. Even for example, you have one student, they don't come, you still be in class ready. That I have to teach, and I will do mutala until they come. Obviously, you have to encourage them and teach them adab and all of that. But at the beginning, everybody goes to difficult, everybody goes to mashaqqa, everybody is nothing. It's not be too easy. So this is what you have to remember. If you want to, so that's why you say that person who looks at the latter stages of teachers, ulama and mashayikh and try to follow that, they are failures. And then those people, because you're not seeing how they got there. You're looking at the results. And if you want to be successful, you have to look at what? The initial stages, the difficulty, the hardship, mashaqqa. And Mawlana Shakib was telling me that in Jamaat they have karguzari, they explain or they go over some points. So one of the person was saying something, so the elder said to him, Natije mat bayan karo, mehnat bayan karo. Don't tell us what results you got. We don't know the results. We want to know what effort you're putting in. So don't tell us 20 people came to the bayan. We want to know, are you following the rules or not? Is dua taking place? Is dhikr taking place? Is mashura taking place? Are you following it? You understand? Results are not in your hands. Remember the ikhtiyari, ghair ikhtiyari? What's ikhtiyari? The effort. What's ikhtiyari? If you're a lecturer, you prepare your lecture, you make dua, and you try as best as possible to deliver that material. You prepare physically by reading, getting a topic in your mind, presenting it well. Spiritually you prepare, making dua, prayer to Allah, salatul haja. If there's one person in the gathering or 1,000 in the gathering, that's not in your ikhtiyar. What's in your ikhtiyar? The preparation, physical and spiritual. In dars, students understand, don't understand. 1 student, 1,000 students, that's not in your ikhtiyar. What's in your ikhtiyar? You prepare with ikhlas, sincerity, hard work, and then the result of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Do you understand? So at the beginning, you're never going to get a lot of results. And if you do get a lot of results, it's a bit scared that things are going too fast. Maybe it's a istidraj. Like Mawlana Ilyas rahmatullah alayhi had that word we got in Jamaat, that is a istidraj. You know, things normally go slowly. And if you're doing something that's going too fast, you may be doing something wrong. That's why it is. But if things go slowly, and slowly make progress. And in that is also better. Why? No fitna. Because slowly, you start to be able to deal with large numbers. You can deal with fame. You can deal with other things. If everything comes at one time, it's very hard.